Hi everyone and welcome to this video. I am Ahava Marius Jr. I am a civil engineering student at the National Higher Polytechnic Institute of the University of Bamenda, and I am also a young entrepreneur, and I am also fond of personal development, and I am a content creator creating content around the niche of personal development and entrepreneurship. And today I am talking about my personal development journey. So in this video I'm going to talk about my starting points. I'm going to talk about my starting point, how I started, where I started my personal development journey. I'm going to talk about the key milestones in my personal development journey. I will share the specific strategies and practices that helped me grow to the point where I am right now. I'm also going to talk about overcoming obstacles. And I will talk also about my current state and some of my future goals. And lastly, I'm going to talk about practical tips for you guys. So stay tuned and watch this video to the end. Hope you will enjoy. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure to subscribe to my channel and activate the notification button so you don't miss my next video. So let's jump in. I started my personal development journey when I entered in the university. That was back in 2020. No, I entered in the university in 2022, and I made like 1 year in the university before discovering what is called personal development. So according to me, personal development is all about becoming the best version of yourself. Yeah, that is it. Personal development is all about developing all those skills, all those competencies in you so as for you to become the better version of yourself. And I discovered personal development 1 year after I entered the university. That was in 2023, ending of 2023, beginning of 2024. And so that is where I met personal development. Of course, I had many challenges, I had many doubts and limitations. My challenges were I had many challenges like creating content and even to speak as I'm speaking right now, to feel comfortable before the camera as I'm doing right now, because at times when I started creating content, short videos, because I'm used to create more short videos. So when I started creating more short videos, I was like a little bit of like shy to speak in front of the camera. So those were my challenges, and I had also some doubts and some limitation, of course. Now, the key milestone in my personal development journey, the key milestone. So I talk about being shy, talking in front of the camera. And I think this was because of the way I articulated words, though I'm not yet a great speaker, but I hope that I will be one of the greatest speaker in the whole world, of course. So when I started my personal development journey, I I was like I was like I was not a good speaker. I could not speak as I'm speaking right now. So I had to take this seriously to work on myself by doing tongue twisters to increase my pronunciation, by practicing listening, by listening to podcasts, to radio, back to surround myself with the English language for me to be used to it, acquainted to it, for me to speak freely and confidently, even in front of the camera. So I think one of the milestones that I've made in this personal development journey is to be able to achieve this pronunciation, because at times when I started I was not pronouncing word correctly, but now I think that with time and I'm continually working, I will never stop working to get to become the better version of myself. And I think that I've already made I'm making milestones, and that is one of the important milestones in my personal development journey. The strategies or practices that made me to keep on going on this personal development journey, I think my strategies and my practices and my daily routines, the books that I read and the courses that I've taken. So when I started my personal development journey, I started buying books on personal development. I started taking a course on public speaking. I attended last year, I think I attended like two workshops of public speaking. And I also bought books on financial intelligence, personal development, entrepreneurship, communication. All this was to help me to become the better version of myself. And I bought books like Money Master the Games, Tony Robbins, uh, Rich Dad Poor Dad, Entrepreneurship, Communication Principle for a Lifetime, and many others. So, though, and my daily routines, it was to practice tongue twisters every day, to read every day that I'm still doing right now, and also for the past 1 month I've been creating contents every day. So I think that was my daily routine, and that is one of my strategies and my practices that I'm doing in this personal development journey. Now I'm going to talk about my overcoming obstacles. Overcoming obstacles. I think that many the obstacles that I had, because I'm living alone where I'm staying in the university, because right now I'm on holidays, I am back home. So when I'm there in the university in Bamenda, I live in alone in my room. And one of the obstacles that I had, I would say, it was like the lack of discipline. Because when I started creating contents, I saw that I had I had to be more disciplined than what I am now. And uh, so I had to be more disciplined, I had to put in more effort in order to overcome this lack of consistency. So I had to be consistent, to put much effort, and to be intentional about what I am doing. That's how I overcame this obstacle of not posting, of not wanting to post, of being lazy to post. And I think that consistency in what you are doing in your daily routines can help you overcome the obstacles that can prevent you from doing what you want in your personal development journey. So there's what I've been doing and how I overcame the obstacle of being lazy or being not consistent on posting in my personal development journey. So now I'm going to talk about my current state and my future goals. So where I am right now in my personal development journey, well, I am focusing more on creating content. I'm creating content on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Yeah. So, and I'm not having that much subscribers, but I think that with consistency and with time, I have to be patient. Subscribers will come. I just have to put more value into my content, and I think that my account will grow. So my current state is, yeah, there is where I am. I don't have enough subscribers. I keep on pushing on YouTube. I'm already having like 100 videos posted. I've already posted 100 videos. I think this video will be the 101 video, and I'm having like only 32 subscribers. Oof, that is actually small, but I think that I hope and have faith that with work, with consistency, I'm going to emerge. I'm going to grow on this social media. So my future goals is to take more training, is to take more courses like the course of public speaking when I will go back to Bamenda, as I am on holidays. When I will go back to Bamenda, I will go back to university, I will take more courses on public speaking. I will attend more workshops, more conferences to learn to see how people speak and to learn from them. So, as I'm studying civil engineering at the university, I am also studying communication. That will help me to communicate well and to be a good speaker so I can do better content. So that those are my future goals. So now, lastly, I'm going to talk about the practical tips for you guys, for my audience, before we end this video. So the practical tips that you can apply also in your personal development journey. because personal development is all about becoming the best version of yourself. It's all about doing something that can make you to be happy in the future. It's all about investing in yourself, all about learning new skills and being creative. So the practical tips that you can apply in your own life to start your personal development journey is: one, you need to be intentional about what you are doing. You need to be conscious of who you are. You need to know where you are coming from and where you are going to. When you know where you are coming from and where you are going to, you have a sense of direction. You will not be distracted with this world that is so, that can distract you and make you to be lost. And you need to keep investing and working on yourself. So I think that those practical tips, and keep on learning, learn, and to read also. You need to read every day, because reading is very essential for our mind, for our mind, yes. So you read every day, you do things every day that pushes you towards the person you want to become. As me, for the moment, I practice tongue twisters every day. I also read. I make sure I read at least 1 to 2 pages a day, and yeah, I create at least one video a day, either a long form video or a short form video. So that is where I am with my personal development journey. I hope that we are going to go far with this personal development journey. And thanks for watching. If you have reached the end, thanks very much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.